Good morning, good afternoon and good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to Danny's Detours, where we talk about anything and everything life related, and consciousness is our canvas. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and I'm out and about again. Look, can't get my words out this morning. You already know the score, my two favourite compadres, Paddy and Willow. Here, you gonna sit down? Good boy, sit down. Good girl. Right, yeah, welcome back to the channel, guys. And I'll tell you something, it's an absolutely cracking day today. Look at that. Not a single chemtrail in the sky. There's a few planes knocking about, but absolutely fantastic. Well, saying that, but it's looking nice and clear, guys, which is absolutely fantastic to see. So yeah, but like I always say, thank you so much for the support to everyone that does, that has like, comment and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely fantastic. But look at this now, guys. I think we'll do the old nettles thing again. Oh, I tell you what though, I did one yesterday, right, and I've not felt pain like that in a long time, so I don't know if there was actually more barbs on the thingy or like that, but it was very, very, very painful, let's just say that. But yeah, but look at this now, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Hello. One of Paddy's mates is here. But yeah, it's another cracking day, and we're just going out and about again on our local backfields, just walking through the local woods. But yeah, always like to start off the channel by saying thank you so much for the love and support. We're on 101 subscribers now, guys, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for everyone that has subscribed to my channel, and just to see the growth, and you know, just to see how, you know, it's like I always say, if you just focus on getting a little bit better each day, then you know, you'll start to see small little changes, and over time, guys, you know, you will see the progress. It's inevitable, because all the hardest thing you could, well, the biggest thing you can do in life really is just show up, like show action. If you ever have a thought, or you ever have an intuition, or you even feel as though you're getting a pull towards doing something, always act on that intuition, guys. Always act on it, because at the end of the day, that is your soul speaking to you. That is your body, that is your heart, that is your gut, and it's trying to direct you in the right, it's trying to pull you in the right direction. You know, never dismiss it through fear, uncertainty and doubt, or they call it FUD, you know, fear, uncertainty and doubt, because that is one of the biggest killers of most people's dreams or ambitions in this life. But here they are. Come here. What's this? Here he is. Oh, Paddy. Right, sit yourself down, lad. Good boy. Sit. Good girl. Right, come on. Yeah, we'll go over here. But look at it. You know, just get up every day. Show that love. Show that gratitude. Because gratitude is the attitude, guys, you know. As long as we, you know, once we start to do this and we start to wake up, we give gratitude to the highest power, which is God, you know. Give power to him and let him know that, you know, he's always got our best interests at heart. Even if you feel as though you're in a position in your life at the moment where you're being punished, you are not being punished, guys. You are being prepared. You know, many a times in my life I felt like I was being punished, but it was all for my greater good. But look at that, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Do you know what, guys? I think we're going to have a sit down on grass again here. Right, go on. You go and have a play. Oh, I was getting stung by all this yesterday. Yeah, so it's all flat from yesterday. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, you know, this like I always say, guys, small little changes every day. But I was reading I was looking into the news, well, doing a bit of research yesterday. All right, Paddy. Are you choking on the grass, mate? I'm sure Paddy used to be a cow in a previous life. Are you alright, mate? I'm sure he used to be a cow in a previous life because he's always eating grass. He must have been there. Probably like one of them Highland cows or something in Scotland. But yeah, I was doing a bit of research on. Apparently, this happened over like the 13th and the 14th of May, towards the 15th. Obviously, we're on the 16th today, and I think it was a solar storm, and apparently, what it's done or what it's caused, it's. I don't know if anyone's been feeling it, guys, but I've actually been feeling it quite a lot. Where the last couple of days, I've been going to sleep. And I've been feeling exhausted, like waking up in the morning like I've not been to sleep. But apparently I was looking into it, and it's your body recalibrating to the spiritual shift which is going on in the universe at the moment, obviously. And there's a lot of big changes that are happening in the world, you know. And you know, if you start to look in between the lines and start to see what's happening, you know, like even if you look at like Donald Trump and what he's doing in America, he's making some absolutely massive changes. And I believe we're on the cusp, guys, because literally what's been happening, we've been living in what you call Satan's short season. And I was looking into this. I've been doing a lot of research on it over the past 6 months or so, probably longer than that. But they reckon that we've been living in Satan's short season for about 300 years, and everything was prophesied in the Bible, the real, not the Old Testament, not the new one where they've you know, they've took out a lot of stuff that they don't want us to see and what they know we can benefit from. But anyway, that's a different story. But yeah, and they reckon that obviously we're coming towards the end of Satan's short season. And I know like a lot of people might sit back and think, oh, well, you know, because obviously there's a lot of stuff that's been going on in our governments and, you know, a lot of different things. But, you know, I believe that humanity is starting to awaken spiritually. And not everyone, but, you know, some people are starting to slowly wake up and realise the systems that we've been living under are false, or, you know, that we've been misled, or we've been told a lot of lies, guys. You know, We've been told so many lies about who we are and what life's really all about. And then you come into this world, you get a job, and you know, listen. I'm not saying anyone who has a job, you know, obviously we all have to do what we've got to do in this life. But you know, sometimes we get fed this narrative that we've got to get the big house, or we've got to, you know, the more that we want something, the harder that will become. Whereas once we say we need nothing, that is where we gain everything. You understand? Because that's when you become the path of least resistance. Or they call it that, like it's a law, guys, like the law of detachment. You detach from all these things in your life, and eventually, you know, everything will just flow to you with ease. And everything will be on God's timing as well. You know, everything will be on God's timing, because nothing is possible without him. And you know, a lot of people might look and think, oh, well, all these bad things that are happening in the world, and if God was real, it's like, listen, everything in this life, or everything in your life, is set for your life. Everything happens for a reason, because at the end of the day, when our souls chose these lives, you know, we come into this world already undertaking these soul contracts. So maybe if someone's had a hard life, that maybe, you know, we sign these soul contracts in order for us to learn from these trials, tribulations, or, you know, in order for us to gain ascension into the next life. So you know, we can't look at everything, you know, if when things are going good for us, yeah, obviously it's great and it's happy, but at the same time, even when things are going by, perceiving, it's a lot of it's how you perceive things as well. So if you perceive it in a bad way, then it's going to be bad. Whereas if you perceive it and think to yourself, well, these bad things are happening to me for a reason, because maybe I need to learn a lesson, or maybe it's going to make me stronger, or, you know. And I think that's what a lot of it all boils down to, guys, is like we can gain so many insights from our you know, from these lessons that we have in life, you know, whether they be good or whether they be bad. So basically what I'm trying to say is just you know, just let everything flow, let everything be, and you know, your life will be how you want your life to be. You know, if you want peace, be peace. You know, if you want wealth, be wealth. You know, if you want the perfect partner, you already have the perfect partner. You know, if you want two nice little doggies, you already have two nice little doggies. Ain't that right, Padster? Here he is. He's a kiss. Yeah, so he's a good boy, aren't you? He's a good lad. But yeah, just a few things for you to think about there, guys. But obviously, I do know that, you know, a lot of people now are starting to wake up spiritually, and that might just be like a pull. And I felt this I felt this like months ago, guys, and you know, it just sort of like made me think to myself that I don't want to waste my life or do something that doesn't enrich me or doesn't, you know, doesn't give me purpose. I've been looking for purpose, and you know, doing this channel, it's given me the freedom, it's given me the purpose, you know, and it's given me the pull to go on and just push it. And where I go with this channel, guys, I do not know, but I know for a fact that it will be successful because I already am successful. You know, I am wealthy, I am healthy, I am at peace. So just a few things for you to think about there, guys. But yeah, what are we on now? 12 minutes. We're going on a little bit longer today, but like I say, thank you so much for the love and support. You know, I really am happy with the way the channel's going. I know I always say these things, guys, but I like to, you know, keep reiterating it out to the universe because I am happy, you know, and I'm so grateful and thankful that I've got all you guys, you know, listening to my insights on life, and hopefully you know, some of you can gain some clarity or some knowledge from it or insights, and you know, put it towards experiences and you moving forward within your adventures, you know, and just let it be known that, we cannot die, we are here, we are eternal. So make the most of your life, be happy, and just let life flow. But yeah, don't forget to give me a like, follow on all my socials, which are down below in the description of this video. But for me, Danny Detours, Paddy and Willow, which are somebody over there. Peace.